Hey everybody, what's up? It's Bullen and I'm back with another little drama video for you. This one's going to be a mixed kind of tea video because there's quite a bit of stuff going on that I do want to cover. The first thing that I want to talk about in this video is going to be Trisha Paytas. Now, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, you might know that I said I was going to stop talking about Trisha. And I really didn't plan on ever talking about Trisha Paytas again. But of course, Trisha's been on honeymoon with Assistant Moses in the Maldives in this wonderful kind of underwater hotel, and I've got to say that looks amazing, that looks great, but what Trish is doing there, that ain't so great. That is not so great. Trish has now decided to revert back to the mental health trolling. So we've had religious trolling Trish, you know, going Hare Krishna, then going like Wiccan and pagan and all of this. We've had all of that palaver with Trish, and now Trish is back to trolling the good old mental health community. We love to see it. Oh, no we don't. No, we do not love to see it. Trisha needs to be stopped at all costs. Honestly, I'm just like, are we here again? Are we back here again? It is 2020 fucking 2 and we are back here again with Trisha, doing this kind of mental health trolling that they do. Now, if you guys aren't aware, I'm sure you probably are if you keep up with Trisha Paytas at all, but Trisha Paytas has a history of trolling a channel that goes by the name of Dissociated. Now, they're a channel that talk about dissociative identity disorder, which is when people have like split personalities and multiple personalities, so they have like alters. So, like, one day there'll be a dude, you know, and they've got a name, and then the next day there'll be, like, you know, a girl with a different name, different age, all this stuff. It's a very real mental disorder, very real mental condition. Trisha has previously trolled about it. Trisha even went as far as making videos about DID, claiming that they had DID, and also claiming that they were switching alters on camera. Now, for me, when I watched those videos way back when this all happened, when Trisha was trolling DID, Dissociated, when Trisha was trolling that channel and they made their own videos claiming that they were switching on camera, they were even putting that in the title of their videos at the time, that they were switching on camera, they'd caught themselves switching on camera, you know, so trying to sort of introduce their alters to the world. But it was basically just Trisha acting, pretending to switch, and it was awful. It was really, really condescending and really disrespectful. Really, really, really disrespectful to the DID community in particular. And I was just like, oh well. Oh well. They went there. You know, I was shocked at the time when Trish did that. I was like, okay, Trish has done some pretty low down dirty things, but I really didn't expect that. And it was in 2020, I believe, when that all happened with Trish and their channel then. And I was like, God, oh my God, what the fuck? I was like, really, Trish, are you doing this? You know, it was really quite awful to watch. So Trish actually ended up running Dissociated, who is a channel who, you know, puts out information about this disorder and everything. Trish ran that channel off the internet. They were gone for like over a month because of Trisha trolling them. Then they returned and Trisha had, you know, gone on to trolling something else. But now that Trisha's on honeymoon in the Maldives, you know, and it looks fabulous, it looks lovely. But are you really happy though, Trish? You know, if you're sitting there on your honeymoon trolling about DID again, you know, claiming that you switch again when you don't, you know, it's like Trish has said that they have BPD. Okay, now I actually have BPD. I actually live with that, so I know what that is like, first-hand experience. You know, I know what it's like doing the workbooks. I know what it's like going to DBT therapy, group therapy, all that stuff, you know, because I've done it, you know. So all of that I know, yeah. So Trisha, when Trisha very much tries to use whatever mental disorder that she wants to use at the time to explain away their behaviour. I'm like, girl, no. It's not it for me, you know. And I understand, like, some people, sorry, I'm shifting about here. Some people want to have compassion towards Trisha Paytas, saying, but oh, they're struggling with a mental health disorder. But the thing is, Trish is 33 years old. So to me, when I see Trish, you know, being someone who's had a lot of mental problems throughout their life, I'm like, you know, get it together. You've really got to, like, take responsibility for your mental problems yourself. You've got to go to the therapy. You've got to do your workbooks. You've got to, you know, actually put the effort in so that you can lead a happier life. But Trish doesn't seem to want to do any of that. Trish just seems to still use various mental health disorders as a trolling thing, you know, over and over again. And it's like, we're all a little bit sick of this one now, you know, but I guess that the religious trolling just wasn't working out for Trish, and they've decided to now go back to mental health.
I've never seen her make anyone.
You had it? You know me? You've seen me switch, so that's what I'm saying. Do you believe in it?
Well, it's different. It's like,
I think it's the same.
well, I think the only difference is like in your case, it doesn't have a name. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the personality that shows up and is like, hi.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Stacey's here now. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only difference.
But if I named it, then you would know. You'd be like, oh, that's...
I mean, I know when that persona is here, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So when I did the original video, I think I had it because, like, I watched a video of someone saying they had it. I was like, oh, that kind of sounds... Where it's almost like a different person, and you're like, you kind of, like, know it's, like, not wrong. But I'm like, oh, I'm kind of, like, not this person. And it's like, oh, I wish I could stop. But you can't. You can't stop it. Like, and granted, mine's gotten, like, way better, but, like, I do think I have something like that because they say, like, if you watch that movie, we should watch it because I actually like it. Like, they do... They switch. It's just like, it's hard to explain, and it's like out of nowhere, and you're just like, dang, I wish I like didn't have to be that way.
So there we are. We are back to this. Trisha Paytas putting out a lot of misinformation about mental health disorders. Once again, you know, I really just hope that nobody who actually watches Trisha believes anything that they say about mental disorders, because recently Trisha has had schizophrenia, BPD, DID. Trish has had so many different mental disorders, you know, according to Trish. And it's like, are any of them actually formally diagnosed? They claimed that the BPD was, but I really don't know. You know, I'm confused. Honestly, I really don't think that Trish has DID or schizophrenia. You know, none of that. They've lied about that. You know, we know they've lied about that, but I don't know about the BPD. I could be, you know, wrong in saying that Trish doesn't have that. So I'm not going to claim that Trish doesn't have that, but I just find all of Trish's mental health trolling super, super, super problematic and misinformative. So I'm going to move on. We've got Catherine McBroom. Now, Catherine McBroom of the Ace family, oh my God. She is being sued to the tune of $763,000 through her skincare brand. It's insane. It is absolute madness. Her skincare brand, 1212 Gateway, oh my God. She was in business with a business partner. She didn't pay the business partner. Now, the business partner was in charge of doing the packaging for Catherine's skincare line. Catherine, the Ace family, they never paid their business partner, so Catherine is being sued. Wow, this on top of the foreclosure of their house, which was something like $9 million. Wow. Wow. That family is a complete mess. I don't know how they survive. I really don't. Mess. Like, to just lose a $9 million home because they couldn't afford it, and then this lawsuit, I'm like, it's not looking good for the Ace family. You know, then you had Austin with all of his boxing scams where he didn't pay people. Did the Ace family just live in some, like, crazy fantasy world or something? I think they must do. I really think that they must not live in the same world that everybody else does. Even other rich people, I really just think they live on their own little planet, you know, where they've got all this imaginary money and they can just spend it all how they like and do what they want. I don't know. Anyway, but I'm going to leave that right there. There's actually a little bit of James Charles drama going on right now, and it's on TikTok, of course, where else? It's on TikTok. There is this guy on TikTok who rates influencers if they were girls. You know, would he do them, basically? would he do them? And if he would, how many shots would he have to drink for him to do them, right? So this guy on TikTok, I'm really not sure of his name, I'm sorry, but he threw this up. He threw up a picture of James Charles, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God. Well, well, well. Now, after all of the scandals that James Charles has been in, I just saw this and thought this was funny. I was like, oh.
12. On how many shots it would take to hook up with influencers as girls. Today, we got James Charles. I'm so scared. Alright, James, he's a very feminine looking guy, right? Alright, let's see it. God damn it! I'm gonna say this as respectfully as possible. 0 shots. Absolutely 0. It's gonna be a massacre. Follow for more.
But then, of course, James Charles being James Charles, what do you think that James Charles did? Oh, James Charles went onto this TikTok, actually replied to it, put in, ha 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 ha, oh my God, that's so funny. So James Charles responded to this guy's TikTok. But then underneath James Charles' reply, if you went in the comments there, underneath it's all people saying, oh no, you know, you're too old for James. James would never, you know, get with you. You're too old for him. James likes 16-year-olds. James likes minors. It was all these comments about James Charles and minors. And I was like, well, there you go. That's what you get if you're James Charles and you use Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat as your dating apps, you know. You are going to get this. This is going to happen. This is unfortunately going to follow James Charles around now because of what he did, you know. He even admitted to doing what he did in his own YouTube video. He admitted to sexting minors in his own YouTube video and then deleted that YouTube video. So it looks bad. It looks bad that James Charles even replied to this guy. You know, James really should stay away from TikTok. He should not be responding to guys on TikTok, you know. Like, unless it's about, like, makeup or something. But, like, you know, leave the dudes alone. When it comes to, like, sex and relationship stuff, leave the dudes alone, James. You know, we know that James is thirsty. We know that James wants a boyfriend. We know that James is single. And it's just like, come on, James, you've done enough. Now leave the dudes alone. Okay, so I stole this idea off of Peter Mon, actually. I've actually got a drama bingo card on the go here. So here it says James Charles scandal. Okay, so I'm going to tick that one off now, because that was another little mini scandal there for James Charles. I've got apology video. Well, Adam McIntyre had to make an apology video the other day, so we'll tick that off. I've got drama channel fight. Yeah, there's definitely been one of those over the steamies, so we'll tick that off. I've got she was a good woman, but she was a liar. A quote I borrowed from Rich Lux, because of course someone is bound to come out with a product or something and then it's going to malfunction or turn people's skin green or make people break out or something. So actually, you know what, we could tick that one off for Catherine McBroom, can't we? Yeah, she was a good woman but she was a liar. Catherine McBroom, yeah, we'll tick that for you. Okay, I worked so hard on this. Now I put that in there specifically for Jacqueline Hill. I'm waiting for the next time that Jacqueline Hill says I worked so hard on these products. I've got In a Dark Place, you know, little homage to James Charles there and Jeffree Star, you know, when they were in a dark place. Manny gets a boyfriend. Well, we'll see if that happens this year. Losing subscribers. Well, Adam McIntyre lost 2,000 odd subscribers. So I'm going to tick that off. There we go. We'll tick that off. Oh, a Shane Dawson sale. Yeah, we've got that on there as well. Because Shane is actually selling mystery handbags, the pig handbag. I actually really like those. Okay, so I've got to tick that off on my drama bingo though, you know. Wow, we've ticked off a lot today. Yeah, but I actually really like the Shane Dawson pig handbags. And Shane actually said that he's wanting to create more stuff for YouTube now as well. He was on IG stories talking about that, and people were suggesting like do a conspiracy video, do like one of your old Ratchet food videos. And honestly, I'd love to see it. You know, whatever Shane Dawson comes up with, I'm sure it will be funny. I'm sure it will be entertaining. And I'm going to love to see it. So, I know that's not the most popular opinion. I know there's still people who don't like Shane Dawson. But Shane actually said in his IG stories that he was surprised that he wasn't actually getting any hate. And I was like, wow, wow. Justice is served finally at last, maybe. Let's hope so.
Hi, okay. First of all, hi. I have been in the best mood I think I've ever been in my entire life. in the last few days. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's LA. Like, I don't think, like, LA is... Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think it is, though. I think it's just, like... I don't know. I just feel good. So I'm excited. I want to make some stuff. I'm going to try and just say, fuck it. Film something. Don't know what it's going to be. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm just in the mood to get crazy. Okay, I'm writing all these down, and I just want to say the lack of hate really fucked up video ideas that I've been getting is like very shocking. I'm sure they'll come.
Okay, my loves, that is it for this little video. I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Love you guys so much. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please let me know all your thoughts, comments on all the drama, and I'll be seeing you soon on the next one. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.